Once.
On my screen, it looked like I hit him like 3 or 4 times. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, to be fair,
Better luck next time.
I've played other video games with people, and they'll say, "I shot that guy 1,000 times," and I'm like, "Nah."
Yeah,
I know what you mean, but
yeah. So it looks like I only hit him once. You said his back up.
Servers are back up now.
Yeah. Yep.
oh, all right.
It's perfect timing for your death.
Yep.
Christmas sale, huh?
Yeah, dude. I got like the app on my phone was like one of your things in your wish list is on discount. But I opened it up and literally like every single game on my wish list is on discount. But it told me one was.
What'd you end up getting the other day? In Life is Futile, you said there's something really good deal.
Um.
I think the server's back up.
Yeah, it is. I'm in.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm loading into.
I think I don't think I ended up buying anything. I think I was just looking. Yeah, but there's like it seems like they're doing daily sales for Christmas. Because yesterday it was something very different than today. They had like a starter pack thing yesterday where you could buy like, I think it was an extra tune, a couple crafting tools packs, and then a pagan pack, like a pagan trinket that you could open up for a random thing.
And the boards are still here, thank fuck.
Every day it's different, you know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're doing a daily Christmas sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally messed up when I re-rolled. I deleted a tune, not knowing any better.
Oh, you thought you would still have like a slot or something?
Yeah. I mean, I got 2 left. Well, 1, because I'm using 1, but I didn't know there's only 3.
Oh, so you can have up to 10 characters per server, right, comrade?
Yep.
Yeah, but you only get a certain amount of tickets, right? Like, the package I got had 3 tickets.
You can buy as many tickets as you want, but you can only bring 10 servers at a time, 10 characters at a time onto a server.
Correct, but
Yeah,
I'd
so-
have to purchase a new ticket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I messed
10
up by
bucks per.
deleting 1.
Although I think yesterday they were like $7.
That's 30% off.
Yep.
It was actually $10, and you got a whole kit. So you got a ticket, you got 2 power hours, and you could either choose one of the 2. What are they called? Tool packs.
Why do you want to know, Bloody Friar?
Yeah, there's like a settlers pack and something like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
it
was
costs
like-
$10 to buy a ticket alone, and there was
To
a
region
ticket
trade with?
included in there plus power hours and other stuff.
Yeah, as you can see right now, we're in the Rocky Plains, my man.
Didn't quite think this through of how to get back up.
Huh? Oh yeah. So that is a challenge here. So basically, right now we're working on a group project. So it's going to be an all hands on deck group project until further notice. So we need to. You and I. Do you have a pickaxe on you?
I don't.
Let's see. I can't remember who's doing it. Was it Loco doing the runs with me? I think it was. So when Loco gets back online, we'll get you a pickaxe. You and I are going to mine out stone and build a
I
large
could bring
pile
one
of
down.
it.
I'm in town right now.
Perfect.
Alright, I should probably dump this stuff I have on me. I have 7 feathers, a shit ton of bones, and meat.
Oh,
Uh,
save the bones.
Sides.
Yeah. So throw all that like back here somewhere on the ground, and we'll grab it before we run back up. I'll show you how to get back over. For now, though, we're just going to stand here and mine like maniacs and throw stone on the ground. And then people that have houses back in town are going to run down here, pick up the stone, teleport back to town, and start moving a pile of rock into town.
Where were those boards, Grim?
We're
Northwest
in need of
side.
copper from Chilling Thicket. Ah, what do you need copper for, out of curiosity, Bloody Friar? Well, honestly, we're having a hard time finding anything to use copper for.
I mean, again, I have no problem going on and hitting up some fishing trips.
For sure. Yep. So, well, yeah, once DG logs on, he'll give you a rundown on what needs to be done for your guys. Because I've been keeping track of what what those guys are up to.
Oh, all these bags?
Yep.
Holy cow.
Holy cow. That's
Right
a lot
on,
of
eh?
stuff.
Right on, that's about 2 walls worth there, eh? You know, just getting along there.
I've been working on my Canadian accent. Tell me if I'm getting any better. Right on, eh?
No.
I think... No. Am I getting closer? It's better than yesterday, right?
I don't know.
Come
my
on,
girlfriend
Hooser.
really doesn't have an accent, to be honest.
Well, Comrade's actually Canadian. He just
The
has...
thing is, it's not the words, it's the delivery.
All right, I'll keep on practicing, man. I've been practicing.
I don't want to, you know, trash talk my fellow Canadians or nothing, but you kind of, there's a little bit of a, I don't want to say pretentious, but there's this bit of this whine to it, I guess. Would you agree, Dunder? There's a little bit of a kind of just like, you know, sorry, even though I'm only saying sorry to make you feel guilty, kind of sorry.
So that's what it's about. You're not really all nice.
It's all just a trick.
The
It's,
hospitality is a lie.
it's something we've been working on for the past 150 years to just make the Americans feel guilty.
I'm a pig.
I also noticed, like, you guys, you tend to blend your O and R, so it's like
I'm
Suri.
back.
So it's almost like Uri instead of sorry.
Who does that?
You. Like do your Canadian accent. Do your like your really thick accent.
You mean my... Okay, that's called an East Coast Canadian accent. That's...
Okay, well give me your East Coast Canadian accent.
I can't do it justice, dude. Those people are from another planet, all right?
So-
They're like,
Just say I'm sorry, eh?
oh, I'm real sorry about that, eh?
Are we
Yeah,
digging
see,
down
you
or
say-
forwards?
Just digging forward. Specifically, so the way the mines work, if you dig out at one that's a 0.5, you won't get a big old lip on it. So 0.5 or 0.0, and you won't get a lip. So like this one right in front of me, dig out this one right here. In a forward fashion, we won't get a gigantic lip, so we'll be able to actually walk back in there.
You don't like big lips?
Nope. Well, I mean,
That's not what I meant.
I'm like, well,
I
I
was
guess
just
it
gonna stop you there.
depends on what we're talking about, my man. Nah, cool, because we're just digging at rock right now, man.
Hey, that's odd.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just talking about that hole I just made.
Oh.
The softwood billets there, Grim, are those for anything in particular? Or repair kits or something?
Repair kits.
Cool. Do we have nails? I can throw together some repair kits.
Yep. Shit ton in the cart.
Perfect.
All right, then supposedly make sure this next one is forward, guys. So dig forward on it. And I guess that'll make it so that you don't get those weird overhead ledges that you can't walk through. All right, so anybody with a house that can TP, if you want, you can start shoveling up some of this rock and then teleporting it back to town.
I'm think any of us has a house.
You better not be TP in my house. Where's Bloody Friar from? Does he have the door we need?
But TPing the house would be fun. I know, right? No, he's actually, yeah. Bloody Friar, where are you guys from, man? What regional item do you have?
Oh, horses. Who's that?
No idea.
That sounds so retarded. It's hilarious.
I know, it's bad.
What?
The prayer.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, that's what mine does, yeah. You literally, like, no joke, if you turn it up, it's like...
God. I'm actually picturing, I can't remember what movie it is, but this guy, he makes that exact noise, but all he does, he just kind of puckers his cheeks and just moves his bottom lip up and down. Just his bottom lip.
Wardens of the East? Okay, roger that, my man.
Hold on, I gotta feed my dog some peanuts right now because he's a weirdo.
Okay.
Okay, repair.
So, Pone, if you want to learn how to be Canadian, just watch Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And,
Take
oh
off,
gosh, you ever? It was the Red Green show. Am I right on that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a classic right there.
Red Green. Well, Red Green's good, yeah, but Bob and Doug McKenzie are like
think-
staples.
They're,
You know you
they're
like
true
that lick better.
Canadians.
I think my favorite episode of Red Green is when they build the Zamboni with old shoes.
One, he built a parallel parking device once. And it
Parallel
was,
parking device.
It was made up of. He had. I can't remember what he used for the pivoting,
Southern
but basically you just drive into the slot.
Southern
with an
Drifters.
angle
We need
you
Southern
want,
Drifters
and you've
wood.
got a hole in the center of
door.
your car. Okay, on the floor, and
Okay.
you've got a jack hooked up on the inside to the frame with
Okay.
something that'll pivot. So you just drive in, pump the jack where your handbrake is, right? So instead of a handbrake, you now have a jack, and you start
Okay.
jacking the car up, and then you just get out and spin it, and then reach in and drop the jack, and you're parallel parked.
I love it.
So it doesn't matter how tight the spot is, you'll fit.
Comrade, my wife wants to know if you saw the post that she shared of the sled.
Come on, man. I can change if I have to. I
Facebook.
guess.
Yeah.
When did she post it? I haven't been on Facebook for a bit.
Yeah, the next person that comes south, can you
Last
bring
night.
me some foodstuffs?
Oh, I didn't even think
Someone
of that.
needs food. I have food.
Oh yeah. Where you at? Oh, you're right next to me.
Yep.
I'll kiss you for it. Mwah. I like how the
This is-
default actions for this game are always super negative. So like the default action for a human is coup de grace, and the default action for anything inside the city, if you're the guild leader, is to destroy it.
It's not just the guild leader that gets destroyed.
Is it everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when we get back, I have some fish to cook too.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, talking with a throat full of vape doesn't really work.
I'm the same way, man. I totally understand. Back to the hunt. Yes, yes, yes. Good luck, my friend. So you wouldn't happen to have a Southern Drifter's door, would you, Bloody Friar?
Oh man.
What's up?
No, I'm not bringing that into Discord. Don't worry about it.
All right, so all officers too, just a heads up. Make sure you inform your guys that you are their officer. Yeah, especially if they come online outside of the stream today. So if you see them online, just say like, "Hey, new layout. Opponent says that I'm your officer. Look at the spreadsheet for the newest, the newest power structure. What's up? Hold on real quick. Ooh.
I'm a loophole.
Cookies.
Nobody.
What's that?
I said I'm a loophole. I'm under nobody.
Oh, you are. Oh, you are.
It's not on the spreadsheet.
Actually, what's your profession?
Don't answer.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, apparently one of these was a regional board. Ooh, gotta keep that one.
Yeah,
Two regional boards.
I put several regional
Oh no,
boards in that big
Botnuka,
cart
that's
in the middle of
terrible.
town.
What's that?
Are you paying any attention?
No,
He's
I
not.
was
He's
actually in the
eating.
middle of eating a lemon cookie, and it's fucking amazing.
Damn
Girl
it.
Scout lemon cookie.
Mm-hmm. Hand delivered, still warm from the oven.
Oh man. Oh, I want lemon cookies now. Like really bad. So bad that oh man, I'll go buy more insulin for it.
Anyway, Pone, it's kind of up to you, because right now I'm split 50-50. Either going mining route or carpentry route. They're both kind of leveled equally right now.
Yeah. So either way, you're under Grim.
5 regional boards. Warehouse.
Oh, Graham, that guy. I don't know about that one.
Ooh, cart in the warehouse, right? For regional stuff.
Yes.
I've been put in the wrong spot.
Oh, baby, you swing that pickaxe.
I'm a real man. I don't need a shirt in this cold weather.
Oh, we got we also have a regional hide in there. There's a bunch of stuff in here that's not regional.
We going down with this? Or
What's
that
this?
I mean, are we just following?
Oh, thank you very much. Let's just keep going forward right now.
Gotcha.
There's a weird glitch where like every fourth it'll put a ledge, like it'll put a lip on the top that you're not able to go down through. Good night, sleep well. And I don't know how to avoid it necessarily. I know there's a way to, but I'm not 100% sure on how to do it.
Gotta moisten thyself to slip right in.
Yep.
Who's getting moist?
Sometimes you just have to,
Currently,
man.
my arm with my dog drooling on it for another peanut.
Whoa, bro.
Grim, where'd you go? I love you so, man. So much. I need you. Now more than ever. Yes, Eos. Please hop into chat and I will discuss with you further. Hop into Discord so I can discuss with you. So you can ping questions off me as I explain to you what's going on right now. I mean, you already. So actually, you know what? You already know what's going on. Basically, here's what I expect from my officers. What I expect from officers is pretty simple. You manage all the day-to-day operations within your, within your scope. So you manage your guys, you let them know what's going on. So basically, there's a common sense factor there right on your end. So for you, it's going to be mostly making sure that you're power leveling those that need to be power leveled. Making sure people don't waste resources to try and power level when they don't need to power level anymore. Right? So if somebody's already at 65,
Who is
example...
Plop?
Plop Fizz?
I don't know. He's just on there as alchemy.
You know, I don't think he ever made it over from the other server, to be honest. He's probably still on a used server. Originally, he had planned on coming over, but I guess he didn't. I'll remove him.
I've never. I don't even recognize the name.
Yeah. I also haven't seen Onion on. Or Roche, to be honest. So I'm going to delete all of them.
So
Yep, what's up?
why is forestry by itself?
Because forestry is kind of it's a weird separate thing from everything else.
I know it's kind of separate. I was just wondering because it still falls under the alchemy cooking. Well, I guess not.
Yeah, because it requires you to waste 100 points before making it to the cooking. So you can't make it to the end of any tree
Yes,
because of it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I figured because it's a little bit different than the other ones, because you have to do a lot of traveling around the world to get high quality saplings and shit at first. So I figured it's like a completely separate management because you'll be like, where's everybody at? And everybody else should be near base, but the forester might be, a million miles south. Just, I'm down here gathering herbs. Or not herbs,
Like
but
Dharma
saplings.
has done.
Exactly.
Traveled like, oh, where is he? Oh, I'm like far south.
Yeah, so Fox, from now on, man, you're going to be reporting directly to Grim. So Grim is going to be managing which guys produce
on the
what.
Spreadsheet, everybody that's on the left side are people that are townies, and you don't have anyone in the realm yet.
Not yet. Yeah, so the realm is going to be for any new recruits that are outside of our immediate needs, and then for anybody who decides, trying to think of the right way to word this. Anybody that decides they want to play solo instead of for a group will be put into the realm as well, if they can't, work as a team, and anybody in the realm is able to work towards townie, becoming a townie. Otherwise, they're just going to be in the realm for a while.
So that's the realm can be for those people that need a guild for protection, but still want to do their own thing.
Yep. Exactly. So they'll be able to operate independently. They're not going to necessarily contribute to large group goals like building of the walls and that kind of thing. But unless they want to, in which case we will reward them. Yeah, reward them for it. Yep.
So it's gonna make me so wet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, it's a difference between basically a shared pool of resources where you can just walk up to a box and grab food versus having to walk up to the door and ask for food. So whatever you gather as a townie could be used by the group towards the greater good. The upside being that you can just walk up and grab food, or walk over to the lumbers and the smiths and say, "Hey, can I get another shovel?" So there's a lot of advantages, but you also have to share your resources that you gain through the same sharing system. Versus people that aren't necessarily better in groups, where they just kind of play their own way out there in the realm, and then they could fight for the protection of the realm alongside us. And in return, if they need something from us, they get our protection, but they also will pay for that protection through not necessarily a tax system, but if I'm like, hey, I see you've got 3 smelters, we need 150 iron like stat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so they can choose to participate or not, and the more they participate, the more rewards they get, I guess.
Yep. And then anybody that's a townie right now, they're gonna have to work towards the group goals or get put into the realm. Not as a punishment, but just as a, sorry man, you're not contributing, you're a part of the realm now.
Alright, okay, so wait, what am I having him do right now? What's the goals?
Yeah, so basically we need everybody, so there's really only, so because what we're talking about in Discord,
The
we
only
need
thing
everybody.
is the wall. Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. So right now, anybody that has a home in town that they can pray back to, have them start coming down here and shoveling up rock, and then teleporting it back to town and dropping it next to the chicken coops. Just make a big ass pile of rock over there, and that's the main task right now. Anybody that doesn't have a home that can't teleport, have them come down here and start mining and dumping out rock that can be shoveled up and teleported back home. And then
This
one-
is for the walls, right?
Yes.
Yep. And then once DG logs back online, I'm gonna have him pull both horses for the night, and we'll start doing clay runs. I'll just grab myself and one other person, so everybody else will keep on doing the rocks, and then me and one other person will go grab clay. And then Grim and his guys are all working on the boards.
I was gonna ask, what about alts that are in like different professions? How is that gonna work?
So I mean, the exact same way. So just pretend as if though you're not even an officer if you're doing something with your alt. So if you're going to be an alt
Yeah,
that's
I mean
working on the grim, that kind of thing.
I have a guy for like fishing, and he's also the same guy that's gonna have material prep too. That way he can make mortar or all the material prep things.
Yeah. So like if you're gonna, so then that would be one of those things like, hey, we're good on wood right now. Do any other officers need any help? And then if you have an alt that goes under those guys, then you can just switch over and do whatever they need help with.
All right, I got you. That's what I was thinking. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah. And then so as far as the rest of like what I need from you guys, officers wise, have people report to you any problems that are underneath you. So like if you have 2 guys that are fighting, or let's say somebody harvested a bunch of wheat, right? And they weren't supposed to. Then you deal with it on your end as well as you can. Like, hey, just don't do that again. Do whatever you want to do. You're the officer. You do what you got to do. So, just make sure the punishment fits the crime. And then if that doesn't resolve it, then come to me. Knowing that if it comes to me, somebody's going to get removed from the guild, either completely or pushed into the realm as a temporary, like, hey, get your shit together, work in the realm. If you contribute towards group goals, and you can work your way back into the town.
All right, I got you.
So it's best if it gets resolved at your level, not for you, but for them. So it's best if they listen to the officers.
All right, yeah, sounds good.
Grim! Did Grim walk offline, guys? I still see him
he's
online.
online. I just saw him.
Okay.
He's by the west wall, or at least he was.
He's cutting out boards.
Yeah, and also if the officers, if you notice like a like a time gap, like there's not enough people in line to do the jobs that you're being asked, just let me know and we'll work on recruiting more guys for you.
There is no stone in base right now for shaping. So I'm guessing
Yeah.
we don't have anybody doing the teleporting right now.
I don't think so, no.
I don't think anybody can teleport back, can they?
I'm not able to.
If I can
What
get
up,
some
homie?
stuff out of my guy, I should be able to do some teleport runs. I wasn't planning on being playing too much today because I'm still not 100%, but I can definitely just sit there and teleport back and forth.
I feel you, man. Dude, I logged online at like 3 o'clock last night because I finally woke up and was feeling okay. And I thought I felt great. And then quickly within like a half hour, I was like, nope, I need to lay back down again.
Right after sitting up, right?
Yep.
Sat up, started looking at the screen, and went, "Oh no, this was a mistake."
So just in
Yeah,
the field
that's
right here
exactly
by
what it
the
was.
coops somewhere.
Yeah, just dump it all next to the coops.
Yeah, because the guy I was shipping stone on apparently has like 210 stone on him still.
Yeah, right in
And then
front of the
Comrade up there
coops
can
in
start
that,
throwing them in the walls.
I can't wait for this fracture to heal.
I know, and sometimes it takes so long. Ooh, so whoever's gonna be running down here, can you bring some extra picks and maybe a little bit of extra food as well?
I think it was 2.5 hours fracture that I got from a moose because my fishing pole broke, so I didn't kill him.
Well, that's your problem.
Dotson.
Is you're trying to catch moose with
No
a fishing
problem,
pole.
Loco. No problem
so
at
does
all.
everybody
man.
have
Done
low
it
alignment?
before.
Or no?
What's that?
Does everyone have low alignment?
No, I'm at 6 right now.
No, that's good. Oh yeah, so my main guy's at 21, so I'm guessing that's high then.
Yeah, you're solid. I had that
And this-
stupid
and this
glitch
also-
for the
this
first
also
week or
nine.
so. Yeah, I had that glitch for like the first 6 days where no matter what I did, I was stuck at 0. I guess it was more like 5 days. Funky, how you doing, my man?
So when we die,
It's
and
better
we
to
go
join
to
a
the
guild right
house
away,
and
man.
just randomly spawn somewhere.
Yeah, it's basically like the first time you spawn in, you just get thrown anywhere.
When AFK'd in our town earlier, longer than I expected, came back 20 minutes later, and I was dead by a
What did your
wolf.
log say? Oh, it was a wolf. Yeah, we saw a
Yeah.
dead body. We were like, what the hell happened?
And I'm in server 9,
Oh, no.
so I'm trying to die just so that I can maybe spawn closer.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have much on you, though, right? You just had like a sling. I'm trying to remember what I saw in there.
Yeah.
Like a sling, some food, and some... I wonder if it was you... Because I've never seen a wolf randomly like fall all the way in there. So somebody might have kited a wolf in there seeing you AFK.
Maybe.
Actually, I don't know. Hey, Eos, have you noticed if the crops are dead from the snow?
I don't know. So there's some that were mostly grown, but they still
Yep.
look mostly grown, but everything else like looks like so like it just fresh planted. But I figured it would have been because I was gone for a day, so I figured that's like what 3 in-game days. So some of this should have already been like sprouted halfway, like the grapes
Yeah.
or the peas or something.
I think
So
so
instead of-
just ran by me. She's looking to punch somebody.
Actually, tell her she can jump down here and just heal us if she wants to. I got some damage from those wolves earlier.
They look like the trees, right? They're covered in frost. I guess we'll have to see what time the fight.
Yeah, I heavily
They
recommend you
like
just join a guild right away,
It's
Dacarus.
gonna be whether they grow now or whether they're gonna be like frozen until like winter.
I think they do still grow because up in the north, it's always winter, right? It's always snow, and they will grow. It's just super slow.
Well, so it's not always winter up in the snow. So even though it's always snowing, there is still seasons up there. They just have less of an effect. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just letting you know that there is still a summer, winter, fall, or there might only be 2 seasons, summer and winter.
You know, that's the closest you've gotten to a Canadian accent.
Really?
Yeah, because you were like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just wanted to let you know.
I've been hanging out with you too much, man. All right, my wife bought me some of these heartburn things here.
I thought you were going to eat more cookies on stream, and I was going to be pissed off.
Oh, I already ate those, man. 2 of them.
Yeah, I saw that pic that you posted on Discord. I was like jealous.
Yeah, dude. Well, every time I'd sneak in there, they're like, "Get the fuck out!" And I'm like, "No, just give me a cookie." They're like, "They're not ready yet."
I
like,
assume that was
"That's
your
it."
wife and daughter.
No, that's my wife. And my wife was on the right, and my mother-in-law was on the left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you thinking that was my daughter, though, man. That makes me feel really old.
Make your wife feel great.
Yeah, she probably
Yeah.
feels awesome now.
I feel real old. My wife feels very young. She appreciates that.
Haha, you're old.
I'm trying to figure out how often to take these. Like, should I take it now or what? It didn't say here. Of course, the carton, which my wife didn't give me, has the instructions. It says keep carton for complete instructions.
Oh gosh.
Are they like Tums or something?
No, it's Nexium.
I'll just take them like you would Tums until you feel better. That's the best way to take drugs. Just keep putting them in your mouth.
Just keep on putting them in my mouth till you instantly feel good.
You're either gonna feel great or you're gonna die. Either way, your problem stops.
Hey, that's the truth. If you're dead, you won't feel heartburn no more. Your Noob Island Hunter is 88 now? Hell yeah, man.
We're getting a lot of regional boards out of this. It's great. I'm ready to throw some of this flax on the ground too, because it's just taking up so much space in everything.
Did you guys get all my shapestone last night?
Did you put it all in the cart?
Yeah, the one small cart was full, and I started putting it in the other cart.
I haven't seen any in a cart.
I did it all last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, during like the half hour I played. It's just that season, man. Everybody's sick. I got a half hour playtime in yesterday.
Oh yeah, I'm sick. My wife's sick. My daughter just got done being sick.
How old's your daughter?
2.5.
Oh, no shit, man. I got a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
Whew, I'm sorry.
I got a 9-year-old and a 1-year-old.
9 and 1?
Yeah.
On purpose?
I was about to say which one was an accident.
The first one came with the wife. The second one was on purpose.
Ah, I feel you there. Damn, Eos. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I brought some pickaxes, some food, so you can divvy it up, and some hardstand preps.
Yep. So if anybody needs a pickaxe, let me know.
Can we just
Sorry,
kill ourselves?
She says
Like, if
she
I say
wants kids and
suicide,
I'm
it'd be
out.
hard.
Okay, well, I heard 2 people talking. All right, person 1, go. Hello? Bueller?
I'll take child comments for 300.
Child comments for 300.
I heard somebody say something about a kid.
Oh yeah, dude. I tell you, girl says she wants kids and I'm out. I'm like, no, no thanks.
You know, I
mean,
guess
babies terrify-
they terrify you. Or do they scare you?
Cause they look like little aliens.
Oh gosh.
They are.
They come out and they look like little aliens. It's like, ah, I made
You know-
that? No.
Yeah, moment of birth, honest to God, scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Does
Yeah.
yours have? Does it have a tail when it comes out? Like, what do you?
No, they got like
What are you
these little
putting in
fucking
there?
eggheads, dude.
Well, here,
But
I'll tell you
technically it has
what.
a belly tail.
Oh,
I'll tell you what.
Hold on, 1 second, Burke. There's a faster way to put it on the ground. A much faster way.
He can hear you, but he's or not in Discord. He's in chat.
Oh, what was he doing? He was just shoveling the ground randomly. Oh, never mind. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. I got a funny story about a childbirth thing, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, all I was saying is the worst thing about birth, like watching it, is that the head of the baby is all smushed up before it comes out, like legitimately like smashed up. So it's like trying to think of the right way to explain this. It's like a piece of origami that you smash flat, and when you let go, it's gonna spring up like a slinky or like one of those pop-up tents. So at first, it's just like this weird thing of skin that you see coming out, like this weird thing of flesh and like weird odd shapes, and then all of a sudden it's like poof, like one of those instant pop-up tents, and you're like, oh my god, that's a head, and it's very scary. Very scary. That's no exaggeration. I swear to God, that's the truth.
As long as it doesn't say "Hi, Dad" right away. Hi, Dad. Ah!
And then, honestly, if anybody here ever watches watches their wife give birth, absolutely fascinating. Shut your eyes after the baby's born, because that's when they pull out the placenta, and that shit, no joke, is like something from fucking Aliens. Like, it is a horrifying purplish veiny bag of blood, and it is horrifying.
So,
Oh, nice.
childbirth story. My
Is that
oldest brother. My mom is never gonna forget this. And she told
C-section
us
is the way to
about,
go?
The first thing my dad said when my oldest brother was born, she hadn't seen the baby yet, right?
Okay.
So the baby had just come out. You know, the doctor's holding it. My dad's standing there, and before my mother could see my brother, he said, "Is he gonna stay like that?" And she started freaking out, and so he got in a lot of trouble for that.
Is he gonna stay like that? Mom, can we take him back and get a new one?
Yeah, be like, I don't like the way that one looks. Can we just push it back up and go again a second time? See how the second time turns out?
Why are you even looking at this stuff? Don't you want a sex life? Well, for the record, Lord Johnson, I didn't see any of my children's placentas or anything like that. All right, so Dawson's going to make me explain. He said, why would you even look at that? Don't you want a sex life? So, kind of a random, weird series of events took place when I saw that placenta for the first time. I was getting my wisdom teeth removed in the army, and it's the first time I've ever been put to sleep for anything. Actually, the only time that I think about it, the only time I've ever been put to sleep. And when I woke up, my initial thought was I was abducted, and they were doing experiments on me because there was blood all over me. And I had no idea where the fuck I was at. I don't even remember waking up that morning. Like, it was just this horrifying moment of my life. And so I started freaking out trying to fight people. And then when they were like, you're at the hospital, you're here for this. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let me go see Sandlin. Because my NCO, Sandlin, was having a baby that day. And I remember him saying, we're going to the hospital to have a baby. And I was like, I need to go see Sandlin. I need to see Sandlin now. And so they take me in a wheelchair up to see Sandlin after they call him and check to see if I can go see him and see his new baby. So I'm in I remember, so I don't really remember like leaving. I don't remember how I got prepared and everything, but I remember being in the elevator going up to the right floor in a wheelchair with a doctor pushing me around. And these other two army guys, I don't even remember what rank they were or anything. Just remember these two guys are staring at me because I probably look like a fucking retard sitting in this wheelchair with blood coming out my mouth. And I'm crying. And I'm crying. And I'm looking at them like, I'm going to go see Sandlin's baby. And they're like, cool. And they're like, cool, man.
Oh, look, it's retarded.
Yeah.
I've been in a hospital a lot, man. I know exactly what you look like.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm sitting in this wheelchair crying, and I'm telling them I'm going to go see Salem's baby, and they're like, okay, cool, man. That's real cool, bro. And I remember I get to the room, and I knock on the door. Salem comes over and opens it up, and he's like, this is the baby. And I remember all I'm doing, I'm staring at this fucking table where the placenta is, and I'm like, Sandlin, what in the fuck is that? And he's like, that's the placenta, bro. And I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here. This is freaking me out. And so that's the story of how I met my NCO's baby. And
Are you guys
my
getting
aftermath
rocks out of that
wisdom
one
teeth.
or dirt?
I'm carving to the right.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
carve to
we're-
the right.
Yeah.
Holy shit, there's 6 of us. I like this, man. Just make sure you don't go at an angle downward.
Oh, we're all stuck.
A little bit of a. You guys should file in on the right and file out on the left.
Good idea.
Just wait your turn behind the person digging, you know? Have a constant stream.
It's not even like
Whatever
that.
wets
It's
your
not
hole,
like
man.
that.
Whatever wets your hole.
Blue. You're my boy, Blue. How are you doing?
Good. How do I sound?
You sound really good. How do you like the new mic?
Amazing. It folds into
I got
the
mine today
headset.
too.
It folds into the headset.
Yeah.
Does she sound far away to anybody else? Like, she sounds clear, but
Yeah, I had to turn her up.
distant.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just turned it up as well.
I can't move the headset like to my face. It just goes up and down.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I actually had you turned you down. Hold on.
Well, she could also do her output volume a little bit louder.
Yeah.
Try now, Blue.
Hello?
Yeah, okay. I just got to turn you up. I had you turned down. Your old mic was a lot closer to your face, I guess.
Hey, what's up, Frosty
Yeah,
Deeps?
it was.
Why do you ask, my man?
But
Is it
yeah,
snowing
it came
everywhere
with,
now?
like a CD to install too, but I don't think I need to install it.
Nah, you don't need any of that software.
Yeah, it's
And
all...
that mic is clear as shit.
Because I don't think it's because it says Windows XP 8 and 7, and I have a 10, so I don't think it's going to support it anyway.
Yeah, it's all bloatware, anyways.
Okay, so which wall exactly are we whacking on?
Don't you touch my walls?
Oh, I'm gonna destroy your walls, big boy.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
I came in at the right time.
I need
You know,
more
I'm
clay.
surprised. I'm surprised how fast those headphones came too. Like I wasn't
yeah.
expecting them today for some reason. I mean, usually Amazon's the fastest shipper, and I've had
Oh, yeah.
shit lately from Amazon take, that's supposed to be 2 days, take like 3 or 4.
Because
And
everybody's getting everything in for Christmas.
yeah,
I know
Which-
joke,
I
mean-
bought something on Amazon right after the stream, and I got it the same day.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I was actually in Discord with Grim still, and I was like, "Here, I'm gonna," because I was shopping for some stuff for my kids, and then yeah, I ordered. I'm like, "Dude, it says it's gonna get here the same day," and no shit, it did. I woke up after I went to sleep, and there they were.
Newegg is actually
Newegg is awesome.
remarkable. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm waiting on
Nice.
my wireless headset for my phone, but this is epic.
Yeah,
Like, the
They have
wire
got the
is, like,
worst return policies of any company I've ever worked with, and I have
Really?
a
I've
Yeah,
never
I
had
have
any
a-
problems with them.
So I ordered like $6,000 worth of stuff from them all at the same time, and a motherboard RAM combo that I bought from them was bad, and it was all under a business license too, so it was with my business account with them. And I explained to them that they had a motherboard or RAM was bad, and they're like, "Well, you can't send back both. You can just send back just one or the other. What do you want to try first?"
But you
And I
don't
was
know
like,
which one.
And I was like, well, hey, check it out. I bought them together. So I don't understand why I can't send them both back. I'm not gonna spend the next 2 weeks troubleshooting with you through the mail and paying for shipping while you figure out what's wrong. I'm just gonna send you both back and you send me motherboard and RAM also. And they're like, oh, that's against our policy. I'm like, well, then I guess it's against my policy to purchase from you ever again. And then they were like, well, why don't we just send you everything new? We'll reship everything that we shipped you, and you ship us all the other shit back, and that's all they would do for me. So I had to box up $6,000 worth of product a second time and ship it back to get a whole new shipment. That's the only way they would expedite it for me. They were like, just do the whole shipment and we can expedite it. What?
that's crazy, man. I've never had any
Yeah.
problems with them.
To be fair, that was like 2, maybe even 3 years ago now. So maybe they've gotten better.
Well, it's been a long time since I've had to return anything. It was like a dead hard drive. It was DOA or something like that. And I called them like, yeah, we'll just send you one out when you get the box, put the label on the outside and send yours back. And that's what I did.
Well, didn't like a couple years back, didn't they get bought out by like a Chinese company or overseas company or something?
That would explain it. I don't know. This shit still, regardless, it got here way faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're definitely, and they're priced to win for sure, man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, those
Like-
headphones, man, they're like $110 or $112, and they were like $25.
Oh, my headphones, yeah.
Yeah, I got mine today. It's awesome. I haven't given
Dude,
it to
like,
my wife yet.
I was wishing it was in a different color, but that's okay. I don't mind red.
You're so picky.
Well, I wanted blue, of course.
Well, yeah.
Oh my
Was it
god, blue.
I like the color blue and gray.
You're not the red rune wolf.
No,
I'm a lavender man myself.
nice. Oh, I feel like
Hey,
the-
not to cut in, but Blue, we're doing the same thing as before. Rocks, we're teleporting them. They have a big pile over there. Please grab them, teleport them back, and put them at a chicken coop.
yes, sir. again.
There is a wolf between our base and where we have to run, so make sure you either run wide left or right.
Okay.
If you want to, drag it down here. There's like 8 of us. We could all just fucking beat the shit out of it together.
Yeah, I think my fishing pole's fully good, so, you know.
The fishing pole is actually legitimately the best tier 1 melee weapon for militia.
Are you shitting me, really?
Huh?
I killed a moose until it broke on the second moose.
Yeah. It's yeah, because the way the damage works is the velocity difference, or the actual space length difference between each frame of the animation on impact. So if you hit with the end of the fishing pole, it has the largest distance because it's so long.
Alright guys, get ready. Wolf incoming.
All right, everybody go out. Let's fuck this thing up. Is he stuck up there?
Yeah. He's pathing to the left.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh.
Nope.
He seems very confused. Oh, apparently he found a path down.
Oh.
Oh, he might be stuck. Look at this. Does somebody else take aggro? Somebody else take aggro? There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, now he'll run. Just path him so he goes way this direction. As long as he's on the other side of this copper pile, we'll be okay. That's right. Go on now. You get out of here, wolf. He is a problem no more. You guys pulled aggro just in time, and I'm at 8 hard HP.
Oh, wow.
Did you beat him like the OG teleport?
Dude, yeah, he gave me a fucking wound right in the center of my chest, did a whole ton of damage in one hit. If they don't get a special wound on me, I can tank them solo to 5 health. But if they get that wound hit, I cannot do it. Oh, dude, it was a wound. Oh, never mind. I'm a stun from sitting down. Never mind. How's everybody in chat doing though?
Alright, I finally suicided myself closer to the fucking town.
Nice.
Sucks.
I'm at 25 now, or whatever that one that I started.
Yeah,
from.
Jimmy Corona,
First
he's like, I give no fucks.
And that's doable. This whole running literally from the bottom fucking corner is just, nope.
Yeah, it's just a big nope.
Yes, opponents didn't tell me that when I first joined the game, and I ran from server 5 up here.
For the record, early on, it's not worth it because your alignment is still too low, so you lose a ton of experience every time you suicide. So you can start working on leveling my militia? Hell yeah, Frosty.
That's alright. I'd like to get there, you know, by this weekend, so.
Absolutely.
I got those pecans, phone.
Got those pecans? Hell yeah.
I'll see if you can.
Who needs a hard HP preparation real quick? Who's low on hard HP?
I'm at 65.
I'll give you one anyways.
I thought I gave you hard stam. What did I give you? Or did you have some hard HP ones?
Oh, I didn't mean hard HP. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, hard stam. My bad. Thank you for correcting me. Who needs hard stam?
I'm at 20. Thank you.
Did you get it?
I sure did.
Cool.
Hey, is Comrade around?
Yep,
He
he's in
was.
town.
I need to ask him a Canadian question.
Eh?
Yes, it's more expensive to ship.
What, eh? Huh? There? What? No? Right?
Don't forget
No,
to say you're sorry.
Sorry? Eh?
No, I'm trying to ship some cookies to a buddy of mine, but I don't know like what the best way to do that is. He's like in Thunder Bay.
In a Tupperware. In a box.
Sarcastic asshole.
No, like,
No.
how else do you ship cookies?
In a tin.
Okay,
Awesome.
smarty pants.
If you're
I,
looking
I,
at
I believe she's asking the best
mail.
method of shipping. Like
Oh,
USPS,
all of the
USPS.
same, we have all the same shipping except we do not have the American shipping, but it's Canada Post instead of American Post.
Yes,
You
but
can send
but
it
if we ship
any way you
via if we ship USPS, it just goes through your Canada Post the normal way, though, right?
Yeah.
If you send it through UPS or FedEx or any of those, it's like sending it anywhere. Will come to your door.
Yeah. So let me correct myself. So USPS meaning the United States Parcel Service, like the
Yeah,
normal
if you do
post.
that,
so
it'll
it's
just go to-
Canada Post. It'll go to Canada Post, and then Canada Post will
So
deliver
what's,
to the
like
address.
if I go straight to like, cause I think we have a FedEx like down the road from me, like behind all the other buildings. If I could go there, will they ship it, or do I have to go
Yeah.
like?
They will.
You can go there to ship it.
How much do you think it'll cost? Anybody have like a rough idea?
How heavy is it?
It's basically a tin of cookies.
That's a
And you're
ton of
sending them
cookies.
to another country.
Just from US to Canada. So honestly,
I
if you go to their website, type in his address, it'll give you an estimate. You just tell it what you think
Yeah.
it weighs. Over guess
And
your weight,
It's actually
and then
quite accurate.
yeah.
I mean,
Is
I
there
don't
any
mind
way to
paying
select
it.
what server you plan with your friends? Corrupt file. There's
much
only
does it
really
cost to
2
send
servers. So
people?
as long as you're on the, like if they're on NA server and you choose the NA server, then you'll be on the same server as them. Yeah, there's only really 2 servers in the game. Well, there's 3. There's an NA server, and then there's an NA server and an EU server and then an EU RP server.
Goodbye.
What?
I don't know. She said hello. Then.
Oh, I asked a question, but nobody answered.
You
Oh,
asked
I'm
him a
sorry.
question.
I didn't hear you ask a
I
question.
didn't feel it was my place to answer his question.
What was your question?
I'll send you a message. Don't worry about it.
Oh, if you're on Newbie Island, corrupt
Gosh,
file,
no, way to pay attention.
all you have to do is, if you look at the top left, you can see what newbie server you're on. If you run to the boatsman,
It's already here.
if you run to the boatsman, you can teleport to the same Newbie Island as him. So it'll say like, do you want to go to another Newbie Island, or do
they're
you want to
gonna
go
bring back
to?
the XFL?
Really?
It'll say, do you want to go to another Newbie Island, or do you want to go
Nice.
to?
I fucking watch that shit.
NFL. The
No, it's
What's
just,
the goddamn
it's like
name of the server?
Canadian and American football had a kid.
It's the extreme.
Yeah, no
football
problem,
league.
corrupt, no problem, man.
There's pretty much no rules. It's like all
What is
Hail
it?
Marys. That's all it
so
was.
it's like rugby.
No, not that cool.
Not that good.
It's
So it's
just pretty
basically
much
NFL
a bunch
without
of people
rules?
who can't really play the NFL, so they do XFL, and it's just extreme.
It's kind of like the Canadian football.
It's like indoor
man.
soccer. It's just not as cool.
Canadian football is more intense than American football.
Half the
How
game,
so?
they're like, "Oh, sorry, you
I
okay?"
think- you know what? We need to slap a pair of skates on you, and I'll take you down on the ice. Let's go.
We're talking
Bro, if you put a
football,
you put a
not
pair
hockey.
of skates on me, you don't even have to touch me. I'll fall down, okay?
Bro, let's go.
You put a pair
I
of
mean,
skates on me, but
you'll
it's
just skate at me in my general direction quickly, and I'll get scared and fall over.
I'll give you some support so you can stand upright in the net, and I'll just go Bardowski on you.
So the
Hey,
ruling on the
Corrupt
field
Files.
is that,
Thank you so
the
much for
yellow
them biddies,
team,
baby.
They kind of did something bad against the blue team, and they are very sorry about it. Okay. And they said, "Hey, afterwards, if you want to go get a beer, we'll be okay with that." Okay. And
Did anybody see the road rage, Canadian road rage thing going around?
No.
That's the snowball fight.
No, a dude pulled out in front of a motorcyclist, and the motorcyclist barely weaved out of the way. And then they like drove up to each other, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." He's like, "No, I'm sorry. I was going a little too fast. You didn't see me." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you almost died." And you guys are so nice to each other.
I saw that one.
the guy that walks into his backyard and says, "Hey, Bears, you guys
I
need to
saw
go
that
now."
one.
And they're like, "Okay, see ya." They turn around and they fucking walk off.
Yeah.
"Okay, have a good day, Bears."
It's like a mom bear and like 2 cubs, and you're just like, oh, okay. And they walk off into the woods.
It's like, "Oh, that was a nice guy. Let's go."
God, no, I'm too fucking American. I'm over here blowing shit up.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Get the fuck out of my yard, bear.
Don't you know I pay for this property?
Dude, our CO shot a bear here, and the town was in an uproar. Bear was in his backyard, and he just took it out because he's got kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that bear. Bear ain't got no business there.
Dude, Kodiak has no joke. Some of the biggest brown bears.
Oh yeah, they're some of the biggest in the world.
Yeah, they're not even brown bears anymore. They're Kodiak bears.
Yeah, like, it's true.
True
like,
story.
They kind of like. they
Dude,
morph
hockey
their
is a
own, like,
brutal
bear
sport,
breed.
man. Comrade keeps me up to date with all the coolest fights in hockey. Shade Bullet, thank you so much for that
Most
follow,
of
my
them
man.
don't
You're
get
the
the
opponent.
memo to
Welcome to the stream.
hibernate.
It's good to have you here. Yeah, don't you know you're supposed to be hibernating right now, Bear? What the fuck?
You ain't my dad. You can't tell me what to do.
Right?
Like that thing on Facebook where it's like the cat yelling at the parent, "You're not my real mom."
Man, the speed that you swim in this game makes me want to end it all.
The what in this game?
The swim
Swimming
speed.
speed.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But I hate having to stop and catch my breath
Uh,
every 10
I don't think so,
stamina,
Grim.
So I'd
Um,
rather just sit here and watch my guy swim than that.
if you
Does he actually have
cut
the
out,
swim animation? Because when I did it, he was just like standing upright, moving through the water.
Yep, right.
Earlier. And then I had to read.
if you cut out like 30 or 40 billets, actually, if you want, man, cut me out like 80 billets, man.
And you tread water
And they'll get 'em
so
all fixed
fucking
up.
hard that the water doesn't even know.
Yeah, you do have to have a family name, but it's whatever you want. Yeah, you just make it up, my man. Yeah, I'll run back up there and I'll start repairing stuff real quick for you, Grim. You just want one of each up? Like one kiln,
Things sound amazing.
one smith, one furnace?
There is nothing I love more than some bits in the face. Bits.
Here comes the biddies.
Good to see a pilot doing rock.
I missed it, guys. I apologize.
Do you smell that? It smells like we have
Damn, that was really delayed. Need metal tools? Yeah, roger that, my man. Yeah, if you cut out some cut out like 80 billets. Dang, it's already hard enough. You could name yourself last name Ponage, and I'll be your son. You could be my son.
Hot. It's like 3 degrees here right now, and it's too hot.
There is nothing I love more than some bits in the face. Bits.
Oh shit, son, here goes.
The dude that just followed your stream, Shade Bullet.
Yeah.
His name popped up on the screen and I glanced over at it.
Alright, guys, I'll be back
I
in a
thought
little
it
bit.
said Shadow Mullet.
I'll be back.
It's a sick
Oh,
ass
okay.
name. Oh, it's Shade Bullet.
Hey, comrade, did you grab a bunch of billets that Grim cut out?
Maybe.
Are you using them for something or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
Well, so I'm
And
asking. I'm gonna run
really
back
hope
up
you
there.
Really hope you didn't want them.
Uh oh. Yeah, I need them
No
for.
one said anything.
No, you're good. I need to get some billets for repair kits.
To repair the furnaces, right?
Indeed.
Oh, thank God. Okay, everything's fine then, because that's exactly what they did.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're working on the repair line as well? That's fine with me.
That's all this character is doing is the straight up the construction tree repair and architecture.
Okay, cool. All right, since you're already up there, I'll let you keep on repairing them. So he basically needs one of each repaired up. One kiln needs to be full, one blacksmith, and one.
There were 2 kilns that are still usable. One's
Okay.
at full and one was like only partially used.
I
So
saw
the
the
kilns
glitch right
were
now.
good.
Well,
And I
you're
don't
more up to
mind.
date than I am. Yeah. So Grim said, "Are the furnaces and forges repaired?" I said, "No." And he said, "What do I need to repair?" So that's it. Yeah. So we're good then. We good.
One's getting repaired.
Okay.
It's kind of slow going on that repair though. Oh God, I'm half awake as I do this.
Okay, yeah, one more second.
course
gotta
I get
fill
it,
up
my
my
man.
tank.
It's been at least 3 seconds and you're not back yet. I am extremely upset at your lie.
Oh yeah, didn't you know I'm making myself all moist for you, big boy?
Hey, Paul, do you like peanut butter?
I like food.
Okay, I'm just asking because I'm making peanut butter snowballs.
Ooh. Yeah, I like everything. My slogan is if it's edible, it's eatable.
Just making sure because some people don't like peanut butter.
I like that theory. You're a man who puts whatever he wants in his mouth if it looks edible.
Absolutely. Hermit, they are next to
So have
the.
you guys ever had the glitch where you're overburdened yet you can still run at full speed?
Yeah, it's weird. If you change positions, like if you jump, sometimes go into combat position or sit down, it'll fix itself.
Oh.
And then
well,
sometimes it just seems at random it fixes
What the
itself.
fuck just happened there?
I don't want it to fix itself, so I'm good.
Just the happy haps.
Yeah, sometimes it does the reverse though. Sometimes you're not overburdened and it acts like you are. Yeah, Hermit, over next to the chicken coops. I apologize. Yeah, I trailed off there, didn't I? Hit yourself with a pickaxe handle. Ooh-wee. Anybody down here that's mining that needs an extra pickaxe, let me know. I got a bunch in my inventory. Yes, guys, do not forget about loots. If you're enjoying the stream and having a little bit of fun, even if you're here to stream sniping and you want to cause chaos, type in !loots. Support the stream. It keeps me going, which means I'm still here to entertain / get stream sniped by you guys. AKA, without you, I am nothing. All you gotta do is type in !loots, click on that link, and then you type in a message. It'll pop up something on stream here. If you haven't already, make sure you make an account, because that way it reduces one step of the verification process where you have to answer an email. You have to click like, yes, this is really me. I meant to send this. So if you create an account, you don't have to do any of that anymore. Also, every time you put in one, you're getting entered into a drawing for an Elgato giveaway, guys. There's an Elgato green screen giveaway, but there's much more. It's an Elgato green screen, an Elgato HD60 Pro, and an Elgato Stream Deck that are being given away. So make sure you're doing those loots. Every time you do one, you get entered into the drawing. So you can have multiple entries. The more you enter in, the more likely you are to win, and that your how do I know which attributes to increase? That's a very complex question there, Dankerous. I really do need to make a video about this, guys. So basically, the way you're going to look at the way you're going to look at skills to increase is by really looking at your combat line. Whatever combat line you're interested in doing, look at the primary and secondary skills and make sure that they line up with those. That's the easiest way to do it. Thank you very much, Jimmy Corona. I appreciate you, my man. Loots is love, loots is life. You mean when create a buff? Good morning, my man. By the way, dude, who was it that was questioning who gave them the, oh, god damn it, who was it now? Somebody was asking who gave them subscription. I told them it was you, and they said they wanted to find you. Who was it? To make sure they thanked you. Does anybody remember who that was early on in the stream? Who in the fuck was that? Was it Loco? I think it was Loco, yeah? Or maybe it wasn't Loco. Was it Inevitable? Who was it? In the long run, that's true, Funky. Yeah. Yeah, so unless you go into archery. So it's... Exactly. So the other... That's why I'm saying it's complex. It really depends on how long you're going to play for is really what it comes down to. Because strength and constitution allow you to swing weapons faster and do more damage. Can you request Dunder to gather 100 quality sticks? I crave 4 sticks. Not right now, my man, Funky. What are you working on right now, brother? Was somebody just praying in the game? What in the fuck was that noise? Did anybody else just hear that?
No, what'd you hear?
Bro, I might be going literally fucking insane right now. I swear to God, it sounded like Blue's voice, but going. Dude, I was tripping the fuck out.
That weird like sound.
No. It was fucking weird. What the hell was that?
I was playing home.
Maybe that's what. Were you just now? Were you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, dude, I was tripping. I'm looking around. I'm like, there's nobody around me besides a dude. Why do I hear a female making weird mumbles? Oh man, creeping me the fuck out, man.
She's mumbling for you, big boy.
That beard phone, that beard.
Shit's getting weird. Shit's getting weird.
No, I got you, Funky. We need you to join us, man. 100% on deck, man. We need you down. Do you have a house, right, Funky? You have a house you can pray to?
You're not going crazy yet.
I don't know about that.
I remember when you actually needed torches. Now it's just like, meh, okay.
I know, right? Young Otter, how you doing, my man?
Doing pretty good. I'm almost to 60 digging.
Oh, IRL. I thought you were talking. I thought you were RPing, my man. I thought you were RPing, Funky. No problem, dude. I will see you in 2 hours or so, brother. Yeah, real life
They have,
always
like,
comes
this
first,
other-
man.
other,
Always.
alt. So yeah.
Oh, the snow.
Yeah, that slow debuff.
So, I haven't hammered anything into the walls yet. I'm just
Okay.
putting it in so that whichever one of us does it, we just pop the power hour, go all the way around, and bang, bang, bang.
Cool.
Um,
Forget your house, we are right.
when I have to head to bed here in a few minutes, I can't keep my eyes open.
Okay.
But when I get on tomorrow morning, I can keep shaping stone and throwing it into the walls.
Cool. Yeah, we'll get as much of it moved up there as possible. I'm honestly debating because we've only got how many people are moving? How many people are TPing the stone back right now?
2 or 3, I think.
All right. Is the stone pile up there getting pretty big?
Yeah, but it'll be gone. Like if it wasn't getting replenished, it would be gone in less than an hour.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just making sure it's getting piled up there pretty quickly. So we got a
Hey,
gigantic
Contact.
one out here. What's
Could I
that?
ask a big favor?
Yeah, what's
Could
up?
you pay me like 2 pieces of food?
Yep.
I've been out here digging for like, I think a total of like 6 hours.
Do you need a pickaxe as well, or what?
Nah, I've got pickaxes. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, that's the voice that I dug out of a hole earlier.
Yeah, it is. So I logged out in a tunnel, Pwn, and he had to come rescue me because the entrance collapsed.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Funny thing is, it's like right after we got him out of he got out of the hole, servers went down. Within like, what was it, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, man. Not a problem at all.
It's like a
get her-
tunnel and
Yes,
like
get
a
her leveled up.
staircase down like I think 7 floors earlier today.
And then the top of it collapsed.
No, I got out of that one. I've just been doing so much digging.
Do you feel like a dwarf yet?
Yeah, actually. I'm at 57.
Well, we don't have to worry about balrogs or anything because once you hit 0 meters, it's just water.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem to matter how deep you go. It seems like it's always going to be 9 days. I always figured the deeper you went, the more likely it would be to collapse. Oh, actually, that's a lie. Okay, so the deeper we go, the more likely the front of it collapses. All right, good to know. Good to know.
It's a winter wonderland.
I hate it.
I love it.
I really like the way it looks, to be honest.
It's so good for the frame rates too.
When I got on earlier, it was just snowing. It wasn't so white yet. Is it gonna get worse than this? Do you guys know?
Yeah, this is just the beginning of winter.
Oh man.
I'm so glad that they didn't go so far as to penalize you and make you freeze to fucking death, swimming with no shirt on across a river in the snow.
Yeah.
That'd be hot.
It would probably make me be like, yeah, I'm not playing this game. I can't get there.
Loco, how you doing, man?
Do you even do squats, Master? I mean, damn, son. You flat back there.
No need to waste this food doing squats, man. You know, good old Grim has a whole workout regimen. You'll catch him lifting logs every once in a while.
Damn, son.
He'll teach it to you for a price.
I mean, honestly, I found squats, lunges, and bridges work the best.
I don't know, man. He's looking mighty fine.
Oh no, I'll have to get that butt and leg workout from him.
What am I using right now? How did I end up with 3 believers pickaxes?
Looks
God damn.
buff, don't you? What are you doing, Buff? What are you doing? Sorry. I mean,
Talking to your mighty. Exactly, Grim. Exactly.
it's more appropriate.
His workout is called Mighty Guns. Just so you know, it works. It must work well, man. He knocks mooses out with his knuckles, and then kills them.
Oh yeah, that's fucking hot.
That's what I'm telling you, man. You just can't turn it off.
Yeah, I think he was telling me the story of that. He said he thinks the moose wasn't all there. That was like, no shit, the first fucking story. I met him and then boom, that's what we talked about, was killing moose with his hands and a fishing rod.
I love it.
Instant bond.
Everybody's
So
still good
why
for
would
food
my
that's pouring out
power
gravel?
work yesterday, but not today.
You just got to restart your client. It's a glitch.
Okay.
Anybody need foodstuffs that's out here? Hard stand potions?
No, but if anyone has sticks and
I got
possibly
picks
a
for you.
wooden billet,
Yep.
I could make a campfire and cook this fish.
They were good. I still have 6 high quality meals. It'll only take 1 or 2 to fill you up all the way.
All right, yeah.
I've also got hard stam potions, so if your hard stam's low, you can just eat one of those and get up there pretty high without having to sit down.
Yeah, I haven't even used mine yet. I'm still at 105.
Ooh, beautiful.
You gotta come back to base.
Me?
You gotta start picking up the boards and stuff and putting them in the walls.
All right.
I can't
fading.
stay awake. I'm
Yeah, no problem.
just fell asleep.
Burke needs a spare shovel. I do not have a spare shovel, Burke, but yeah, no spare shovel. All right, roger that, Eos. It looks like I'm gonna run back up there right now. It'll take me a bit. Yeah, I'll be up there like ETA, probably 15 minutes.
It's just not gonna disappear before.
Nope. Yeah, it'll be good, man. You go get some sleep, my
don't-
man.
Hermit doesn't need to shape the stone. We just bring it up. Because we got nowhere to store shape stone.
Yeah. So Hermit has a house, right? So she could technically come down here and shovel it up and teleport back.
I think so.
Yeah, so
just
she
keep
wants-
adding it to the pile, and if that pile fills up, like if you can't dump there anymore,
Well, I can start
Then,
shaping stones with one in between the wood runs.
right? But the pile that we have there,
Yeah. So
inside is to the east. So if we need to make another pile, just put it somewhere outside the west gate.
Yep. Yeah. So Hermit, take that stone, throw it inside of one of the
Yes.
wagons.
Go die.
Have a good night, man. Sleep well. Throw it inside of one of the wagons, and then, if you want, could you start doing runs, grabbing stuff? Because we don't have anybody that's able to do the teleporting. I think there's like 3 or 4. So if you want, start running to do that stuff, and then I'll start shaping stone and putting the wood in there, or putting all the wood that Grim cuts into the walls as well. And then I can start shaping stone. Once we get a massive pile of stone up there, then I'll have everybody up there shaping stone, Okay, Comrade's already offline. Yeah, I'll also do the quick math to see how much shape stone we need to get an idea of how much stone we need up there. Once we get all the stone moved up to the top that we need, I'll have everybody move up there and start shaping stone.
There was a group, a guild named Pay Us to Leave. They declared war
Yeah.
on every single guild alphabetically.
Oh, we got the guys from Jorvik around riding. I walked up there and
What
I
are they
tried
called?
to trade some Jorvik. They have a settlement up near the north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I tried to trade some shit with them, but no one responded.
Ah.
So it's like, fuck you guys. I got better things to do. I go fight a fucking moose.
With your bare fists.
I was actually doing it with a fishing pole, and then he decided that my fishing pole broke, and he was going to beat the shit out of me, so that's exactly what he did.
We can't all be Grims.
I was like, no moose, daddy, and he was like, pucker up, Buttercup, I'm coming in dry. And I was like, damn.
Coming
At
in
least
hard
it
and
won,
fast,
though.
baby.
Told you what was coming.
I was like, my body is ready, but my soul is not.
Dude, this is kind of creepy, man. I'm running right now. It's like pitch black out. All I see is like a slight fog from the snow and something burning in the far distance. Where's the White Walkers at? This is some creepy shit, yo. Spell Force.
I think they're attempting to get up, but they're failing miserably.
What was that?
I think they might be attempting to get up.
The White Walkers?
No, the Jorvik guys.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they keep running at the fucking cliff on their horses like it's gonna do something, but, you know.
This is happening right now?
Yeah, they were. They're riding off now.
And they're based up in the north of us?
Yeah. Yeah, let me open up my map and check out where they're exactly at. Yeah, they're up by the Revenant and Knight's Oak, where the Blood Oak trading and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the swamp.
I am feeling much better, Kadaj. I'm not 100%, but
mean,
I
they
would
were
say like I'm like
cool, or
90%.
The guy I met from there was pretty cool. He's like, yeah, watch out for bandits near Lake. And I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, man. I feel like 90%. Yeah. Just feeling a little beat up still, like tired and just kind of shitty. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't feel sick, but you're just like, man, I just don't feel great yet. You come into a war / battle possibly? You call those meh days? Yeah, that's exactly it, man. It's like a meh day. Exactly what it is, my man.
Why do I restore 47 stam sometimes when I'm running and get exhausted, but other times I only restore 10?
That's honestly like a server-side desync issue.
Oh. Because restoring 47 is way better than 10. Like, that's
Oh,
how
yeah.
it should be. 47's about right. Because, I mean, it's so punishing. As big as the fucking map is and the random death respawn shit, 47's about right.
Yep, I agree.
It seems like this game wants to be punishing, and I understand why. It makes the game long, and it makes it, you know, rough, and things have, you know, meaning. But
Right.
at some point, it's like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, sometimes it feels a bit too brutal, right?
Yeah. It is fun, though. I like it. I haven't really done anything that... So far, I've had fun. I can definitely see how this type of game is awesome. I used to play UO, and it was fucking brutal.
Yeah,
That's
see,
my
and
feel.
I think I don't know what it is. It seems weird, but it's almost like it's almost masochism on like a certain level, right? Like you're like, I like the game because it's so fucking brutal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and the more time you sink into it, the better it will get. You
That's
know
what
I
I
mean?
like
it's...
about it.
Yeah.
There's so much time you can put into it. Like, I've played a lot of survival games. Like, I used to be big into Rust, but like Rust servers wipe like every week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
So like, you work hard, you build up a giant base, you build up your military, like your weapons and stuff. You have like a week of fun PvPing, and then it's over. You have to grind back from the start.
Well, didn't they remove XP and all that shit from it too?
Yeah, they removed blueprints completely. They added XP. They removed XP completely. Then they added a system where it was like you just had to collect the materials, like springs and rope and stuff. And then they decided to do blueprints and resources. So like it's a mixture of both now, which it works well.
Honestly, the original Rust was probably the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they switched it up so much. I stopped playing as soon as they went to the RNG stuff. I was like, yeah, this map is fucking terrible.
I've got a soft spot for the game.
Yeah. Like one of my first experiences in Rust was my best experience I had with Rust, to be honest. I was like pretty fresh to the game, but I'd played enough to like have an understanding of how the mechanics and everything worked at that point. And this is back when there were still zombies and whatnot in the game. And I convinced... What's that?
Legacy died.
Oh, yeah. And
That was
then...
good.
Yeah. And then I convinced all these guys that were just tons of nakeds that were brand new to the game. I convinced them that they should try it. Like, they didn't know it was my base, but I had a metal door. And I was like, hey, guys, this guy just left here. So it's an easy target. I saw him log off. Let's try and bash his metal door in with a rock. And one of the guys was like, and there was a ton of them. There was like 13 of them I got grouped up. And I was like, guys, if you just, it'll seem like it's not doing anything, but it really is. It'll just take a little bit of time. I know he has good stuff. I saw him running there with a lot of gear, but he logged off. So we have all day long to break his door down with a rock. So I go up there and I'm like, okay, everybody, just position yourselves so we can all hit it and it'll go faster. So everybody's standing there hitting it with a rock, and I just take a couple steps back and I took some screenshots of it. Like I'm standing with my rock, and then I equip my shotgun, and they're all still sitting there hitting it with a rock, and then I just blast them all to death. And like some of them are running away screaming like, no, don't, please don't. Shooting them all with guns. Beautiful moment. Killed like 13 newbies.
And I am all the way here, and I'm getting attacked by a fucking wolf.
Dude,
sprint into the base.
I am. I'm down. I'm south of the fucking drop off.
When the two female characters are doing more work than you, damn.
Yeah, grab the don't make any comments about sex, man. I appreciate it. There should be like 6 guys down there mining if you run to the mines just out, like directly south of the base. On the other side of the ridge.
I think maybe it stopped chasing me. No, I can still hear it growl. God damn it. I'm about to die. I'm down next to fucking Nevada here.
Don't die.
And I died.
You died?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking lame, dude. Oh, the chicken coops, that's where they're at. This is why you play Ark over Rust. I enjoyed both at the time. I haven't played either one of them in quite a bit.
Every time you die, you have to download updates and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. That's weird, right?
Probably because you're getting sent to a new server.
Yep. Let's see how far it'll put.
I've died
Yeah, exactly,
twice, and
Kadash.
luckily every
Yeah,
time I've
exactly.
died, I've spawned in server 33 in like the bottom left corner.
That's why he's got to nip that shit in the butt, man. I haven't played Ark in a while. Ran a server for it like way back, literally like day one launch. Ran a server for a few months. That was actually before I quit streaming the first time and went back and like had to go get a real life job and all that jazz. Because I was buying a house.
Well, what am I in? 12.
At one point, I was actually planning on heading down to the very south of the map, seeing what the sands were all about. Or I think those are sands.
Oh, I've been through there. It's
Great ideas, Trader Devs.
sand.
What went wrong with the game, Richard? What do you mean?
You
'Cause
would
that's
think
one game
more
I really
people
wanted to
build
play.
on these islands, but I mean, not a whole lot of people are.
Yeah, so our first time around, we actually started on the islands, and then we ended up switching over to the NA server. But the islands are fucking horrible because there's no trees on them, and it's also so the weather cycles there make it so trees take like 2 to 3 times longer to grow than in the north.
Oh,
So
that
completely
fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. Very, very challenging to start out down there. Oh, that blows, Richard. Where are we mining stone? Literally exactly south of the city. It just runs straight south of the city. If she wants to, is she already down there? Is she already past the ridgeline? Or is she still up on top of the ridge?
Holy shit, I spawned right in the bottom left corner of our server. Oh
No
my
way.
god, I
Yeah,
had to
see?
suicide once too.
Nice.
See, I spawned there twice now. I think that's like a big spawn point. That's super lucky, dude.
Yeah, that's really
Hell
cool.
yeah. I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket tomorrow.
Yeah, Grim, if she's still up on top of the ridgeline,
Alright, does anybody want to come
I
kill
can
that
come to
one?
her. And I'll show her where it's at real quick. What was the previous game that they made, Richard? I wasn't aware that they had abandoned their previous game. See, I honestly think that Steam needs to be better, man. If a company, if a game dev is constantly abandoning games, they should be completely banned from releasing games on Steam, in my opinion. Star something. Yeah, no problem, Richard. I just really think that if game devs are notorious for that, they have a serious need to.
I don't even want to move. I'm just standing here where I res, like, fuck.
I mean, I would debate waiting for daytime so you don't get wolf attacked again. You could just see him from the distance. Seems like a safe move.
Yeah, I might do that.
Oh, Starforge. I do remember that. That's the same dev? Yeah, Starforge was completely abandoned, man. I actually think I have that in my Steam list from like forever ago. Let's look here. Yeah. See, I got 9 hours in it, man. I didn't realize that was the same developer. That was completely abandoned. That game didn't even make it to be a game. I would say it was more of like it was like a physics engine. That was pretty much it. That's true, Kadaj, but it would take him forever to walk up.
Oh, it's gonna feel so nice to get over this fracture.
How close are you?
I have 1 minute left.
Ooh-wee.
I've had this thing for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Hey, Grim, did Hermit find it? That was weird. I wonder why it stopped me just now. Why does it keep on doing this to me? Dakerus, not right now. We're trying to get our whole economy set up, like our internal economy. We got too many people leveling. If you're interested in joining the guild in the future, you can come into our area and set up shop. What's gone?
That fracture.
Oh, nice. What the hell is happening? Why does it keep on stopping? So you'll get like wounds on your body that just go away with time. You can't get them to go away any other way. And they hurt your stats while they're there.
Man, I'm a fucking 6-time suicider, so I'm sure I have a ton of that. My soul has a fracture.
Definitely.
I think you're right, Dharma.
Pray to the gods, get a response. What the hell's the matter with you?
I pray to you all the time. I sacrifice my firstborn son, and that's the RNG I get. Really, I forsake thee.
You wanted your first, second, and third-born sons. RNGesus shows no respect.
RNGesus hates me.
Oh my god, could you imagine having 3 kids? Yikes.
I have 3 kids.
I was gonna say, I think Pone can imagine.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've gotta be joking me.
No?
I just whacked myself.
What kind of injury did you get?
I didn't. You give the pickaxe a wide swing and plunge it into the ground, but it hits hard rock and swings back. You hear a sharp metallic clang, and suddenly your sing stars right before your eyes. Well, even a bull would have been knocked out from such a blow of pickaxe handle.
Spawn, Westgate.
Straight to the face.
What was that, Buff?
Westgate. Loads of people. They want leader.
That's gotta be embarrassing.
Where they at?
Westgate. Near the blacksmith area.
Okay, okay. Oh, Westgate. Roger that. On my way. How many people are there?
4. Two.
Okay.
2 are on horses and 2 are with the carts.
Okay. All right, the North Haven Consortium.
Man, I want a pretty dress. I think my character would look fabulous in it.
I know, right? That's right, Kadash.
With all respect.
Dang, someone was clinging about.
What's that? No, Army Pete, I've interacted with that guy multiple times. We've worked on some trades. Yeah, that's a good guy, man. I've spoken with him more than a few times. Yeah, we're just met. We've talked about trade and all kinds of long-term engagements. They live up like this direction here somewhere. I don't know, they live around here somewhere. Like maybe a server and a half away. I wouldn't say we're like best friends, but I trust the guy. We've talked multiple times about some different long-term relations stuff. That's a huge rock pile behind your house, Hermit. If it was anything but rock, I'd be worried. Yes, rocks. Exactly. There is no better place to hide rocks.
I ran into a wolf.
Wait, who ran into a wolf?
I didn't aggro him, but he's along the ridge.
Oh, is he the one that we chased away?
I'm not sure. He's just
Like
sitting under the right next to the ridge. He's near you guys. He's just to the east of you guys.
Yeah, that's probably the one we chased off. Is he? Did he move closer than the copper piles that were back there, or is he still over by the copper piles?
He's still next to that copper pile.
Okay.
Wolf don't even know.
Don't even know. Yeah, whenever DG gets on, actually. We need to pull the carts out. Roast me a chicken! I have 0 skills in the roasting of chickens. Dude, shaping stones really does take quite a long time. Not a very fast process, is it? Make bombs for future war efforts. My God, it feels like I made a whole lot of shapestone, and then I'm like, and that's 1/3 of the stone I needed for that one. Some of that chicken roasting skills. Hey man, that's all blue. We're contending with that one guy, one of the guys infighting to plant the bomb and blame their own guys. That's right. Who was that? I can't think of who that was. Oh man, I just can't remember. Well, Dankerous, there's a lot of snow to be had right now because it's wintertime in the game. That's true, man. That's true. All right, guys. While I'm shaping the stone, I'm gonna go take a urination vacation. I'll be right back.
Oh, there goes my pickaxe.
Hey, look at that, and I missed nothing. No, it doesn't reset you. No, it does take all of your items away, but you keep all your levels. Corrupt File, you want to stay... Yeah, you keep your skills. So, Corrupt File, you do want to stay on the newbie island for as long as you can to level up. Absolutely. Yes, because you have an infinite supply of resources. Perfect timing, Kadash. By the way, man, what is H2K? I can't think of what H2K would stand for. Yep. Yeah, the reason it's advantageous, Corrupt File, is because the resources there are not limited. So you're not going to be stepping on any nearby guild's toes by mining out all the iron ore or chopping down all the trees and leveling up, you know what I mean? So you're not going to basically get anybody pissed off at you for, you know, leveling up. Well, that's exactly it, Funky, is that they're not truly finite because they do come back. They respawn, right?